Hey, welcome to this video. I'm Prajwal, and inside this video I wanted to show you how to move your WordPress blog from one domain to another domain without sacrificing all the search engine optimization you did for your previous blog. Okay, you know that I recently moved my blog from prajwalshinde.com to videopreneurship.com. So in the process I started researching how to do this, and yes, I did find some websites and some guides which were throwing some light on this topic, but I was still not able to find that exact guide which I could follow. So I thought I would create a comprehensive guide showing people how to move their blog from one domain to another, so that it will be useful if you are looking out to transfer your blog from one domain to another. So let me take you to my computer screen now and let me show you how to transfer your blog from your old domain to your new domain.
Hi, welcome to my screen. Inside this video I'll show you 10 steps to move your WordPress blog to a new domain and without sacrificing search engine optimization. That means even if you move your site to your new domain, all the links that the search engines are pointing towards your blog will still remain the same. Okay, so let's get started. The first step is to register your domain name and host it on your web host. To register your domain name, go to any domain name registrars like GoDaddy.com, Namecheap.com, or any domain name registry you're comfortable with. So once you have registered your domain, you can log into your account and come to this section which says domains. Now you'll have an option to launch the domain manager in your account. Go ahead and launch the domain manager. Once you have launched the domain manager, it will take you a similar page like this one, and you'll have a section which says name servers. Now the name servers will left be blank or will already be pre-filled depending on your domain name register. Now to change this name servers, click on this option which says set name servers. That will take you to a similar page like this one. Now select this option which says I have specific name servers for my domains and enter the name servers provided by your web host. Now in order to find this, you can find it in the email that have been sent by your web host when you first subscribe to their account, or you can also log into your cPanel to find this name servers. The whole idea of naming this name servers is to point your domain name to your web host where you'll be hosting your blog. So once you have entered your name servers, go ahead and click on OK. So there you have it. So we have successfully registered a domain and already hosted it on your web host. Now we'll go to step 2. Now for demonstration purpose, I've registered 2 domain names to show you how you can move or migrate your WordPress blog from one domain name to another. The first domain name that I've registered is blogpreneurship.co.cc, which would look like this. This is my primary domain where I have my old blog on. Now I want to transfer my blog from blogpreneurship.co.cc to videopreneurship.co.cc, which is currently looking like this. Now once I have transformed my blog from blogpreneurship.co.cc, they should look exactly like this on this domain. Now you can use the steps that I'm going to provide you on any domain, be it .co.cc, .com, .net, .org. These steps will work on any domain name. So let's go ahead and look into the steps now. Now step 2 is to download all your WordPress files of your old blog, or the blog that's hosted on your old domain name, and back it up onto your computer. To do this, go ahead and open FileZilla on your computer. Now if you have not configured FileZilla for your old domain name, please go ahead and do that first, because this is a very vital step in the entire process. So if you don't know how to do this, I've already created a video showing you how to do this, and I'll leave the link below this video. Go ahead and watch that first. Configure your FileZilla FTP software for your old domain name so that we can access all your files. So I hope you have configured FileZilla for your old domain name. So once you have done that, go ahead and click on the site manager and open your old blog or the blog that's hosted on your old domain name. Enter the password and click on OK. So that would connect to your web host server and open all the WordPress files that's hosted on your web host. Now there's the WordPress files of your old blog that's hosted on your old domain name. Now to back it up onto your computer, create a new folder on your computer. In this case, I'll create it on the desktop of my computer to be easier for me to remember this. So all you have to do is click on desktop, select the location, and then do a right click and click on directory and click on WordPress backup or of your old domain and click on OK. So that would create a folder on your computer. Now open this folder and click on the file on your web host and select all. To select all, click on Ctrl+A together. That will select all the WordPress files of your old domain name. Now do your right click and click on download. This will download all the files that's hosted on your web host of your old domain name onto your computer. Now this is a very important step because we'd have to transfer all these files back to your new domain name on your web host. So please make sure you back up all the files to your computer safely. Now this step might take a bit long, so I would recommend you to go ahead and grab a cup of coffee by the time everything gets backed up onto your computer. There we have it. We have successfully backed up all our WordPress files of our old blog onto the computer. Now let's go to the next step. Step 3 is to download the database of your old blog to your computer. Now you might have a question, now why do we need to back up the database of your blog to your computer when we have already backed up all the WordPress files? Now backing up your WordPress files, it's going to back up all the WordPress files including your themes, plugins, whatever images you have uploaded to your blog, etc. to your computer. But it will not back up all the posts, all the blog pages, comments, options and settings that you have done to your blog. In order to do this, you would have to back up your database of your blog. Now to do this, you would have to go to the cPanel of your web host. In order to access the cPanel of your web host, all you have to do is type in your domain name, in this case which is blogpreneurship.co.cc /cpanel, and hit the enter key. Here enter your username and your password and login. Once you have logged in into the cPanel of your web host, scroll down and find the option or the tab which says databases. Now go ahead and click on the option which says PHP My Admin. That will open in a new tab. Go ahead and click on the option which says databases, and here you'll find all the databases of the blogs that you have been hosting on your web host. Now in this case, this is the database where I have named it as Blogpreneurship. That's a short form which is BLPSHP of my blogpreneurship.co.cc blog. Now in order to back this up, go ahead and click on the database. This will open up the database on the PHP My Admin area. In order to back this database onto your computer, click on this option which says Export. This will take you through this page. Please select the option which says Quick. To avoid any settings, just select Quick and select the format as SQL. Do not change anything at all here and click on Go. Now go ahead and save this file. There it is. We have successfully saved or backed up the database of our old blog onto the computer. Step 4 is to create a new database for your new domain name and also import the backed up database that you have saved on your computer of your old blog to your new database of your new domain name. Now in order to do this, go back to the cPanel of your old blog and scroll down and find the tab which says databases. click on the option which says MySQL databases, and this will take you to the page which would look like this. Now here you'll find all the databases of your existing blogs. Now in order to create a new database, you'll have the option which says create new database here. Now please type in a name for your new database. In this case, I'll name it as Videopreneurship so that I'll know this is the database for my new blog, which will be hosted on videopreneurship.co.cc. So once you have selected the name for your new database, go ahead and click on Create Database. There it is. We have successfully created a new database on our web host. Now go ahead and click on Go Back. Now at this time, what I would recommend is opening a notepad or Microsoft Word on your computer and start making a note of all the details. The first thing we would make a note is the database name, which will go back, and our database name is Videopreneurship. Okay, so the next step we need to take here is to create a new database user. Yes, this is very necessary. So if you scroll down, you'll find the option which says MySQL users, and you'll have the option that says add new user. Now go ahead and create a new user. I'll go ahead and type in VIDSHP, that is a short form of Videopreneurship. That's my username for the MySQL user, and type in the password of your choice, or you can also click on password generator. This will generate a strong password for you. You can copy this password and click on the option which says I've copied this password in a safe place. Now before you click on use password, go back to your Word file or the notepad where you have saving all the information. Save this information as well. So the database user would be videopre_. That's my database user, and also save the password. Okay, there it is. I've saved all the information. Go ahead and save this file. I'll save this on the desktop of my computer. I'll just name it as Videopreneurship info, and I'll save the information. So once you have done saved all the password, the database username, go ahead and click on the option which says use password. And once you have done with that, click on this option which says create user. There it is. We have created a new MySQL user on your web host for your new domain name. Now click on the option which says go back. The next step is to associate the MySQL user that you have created with the new database that you have created. To do that, scroll down to the bottom and select the user, the MySQL user, and select the database and click on add. This will add the database to your user. Now it will take you to this page which will have several options. All you have to do is click on this option which says select all privileges. This is very important because you'll be adding a lot of posts, saving a lot of comments and other options and settings to the database that you've created. So in order to access all this database information or edit it, you need to click on this option that says all privileges. Once you have selected, all the options gets highlighted and ticked up, and click on make changes. So once you have done that, go ahead and click on go back. So there we have it. We have successfully created a new database, a new MySQL user for your new domain name. The next thing we need to do is to import the database of your old blog to the new database that you have created. In order to do that, go back to the home page of your cPanel and scroll down and to the tab which says databases and open the PHP My Admin area again. Go ahead and click on the option which says databases. There we have it. You will be able to see the new database that you have created for your new domain. Now in order to import the database of your old blog to this database, go ahead and open this database first by clicking on it and click on this option which says import. Go ahead and browse the file, the database file that you have saved on your computer. In this case, I've saved it in my downloads folder, which I'll go ahead and find it. That's the database of my old blog that's been saved on my computer. Go ahead and select it and click on open. And once you're done with that, please don't change any of these settings. Let it be same as it is and click on go. That will start importing all the database of your old blog to the database of your new blog. There it is. We have successfully imported the database of your old blog to your new database. Now we can go back to the home option here, and that will take you back to the databases. So we have successfully completed the step 4, that is creating a new database for your new domain and importing the database of your old blog to this new database. Step 5 is to upload all the WordPress files that's been backed up on your computer of your old blog to your new domain. Now, in order to do this, you first have to configure your new domain with FileZilla. Now, let me quickly show you how to do this. Now, go to the home page of the cPanel of your web host and scroll down and go to the tab which says Files. You'll have an option which says FTP accounts. Please go ahead and click on that. Now, you need to create a new FTP account for your new domain name. Now, I'll just type it as Videopreneurship as the name. Now, this would be something that would depending on the domains that you have hosted on your web host. Now, my primary domain that I selected is videopreneurship.elementfx.com. That's the primary domain name or that's been hosted on this particular server. That's the reason any FTP account that you're going to create will have this addition which says at videopreneurship.elementfx.com. That would usually be the primary domain. Let me scroll down and show you the login path for my old domain as well. There you have it. So not to worry on that, just go ahead and create a new login name for the new FTP account for your new domain name, and go ahead and enter the password of your choice or click on the option which says password generator. Again, go ahead and copy this and open the Word or the Notepad file where we are saving all the information, and save this information as well as FTP password and save this. Okay, so there we have it. So once you're done with that, click on the option which says I've copied the password and click on use password. So there we have it. We have entered all the details. Now go ahead and click on the option which says create FTP account. So there we have it. We have successfully created a FTP account for our new domain. Now in order to get all the settings for your FileZilla, go ahead and click on the option which says configure FTP client. Here you'll have an option which says FileZilla for Windows and FTP configuration file. Go ahead and click on the option FTP configuration file and save this file onto your computer. Now there we have it. This is the file that's been downloaded to our computer. Now go to FileZilla and click on the file menu on FileZilla and click on the option which says import. Now go ahead and import the file that we downloaded onto computer. Now this is the file that I downloaded from my web host from the FTP area. So go ahead and open this and click on OK. So there we have it. We have successfully imported the FTP settings for a new domain on FileZilla. Now if you go to the site manager, you will have the new domain information already populated here. Now go ahead and click on the rename, and I'll just rename it as videopreneurship.co.cc so it's easy for me to remember, and I'll click on OK. I'll go back to the drop down menu of my site manager and open my domain, and it will ask you to enter the password. I'll go back to the notepad where I've saved my password. I'll copy it and enter it here and click on OK. So there we have it. We have successfully connected to a new domain. So there's no files currently on our new domain. Now I'll go ahead and select the folder where I've backed up all the WordPress files of my old blog on my computer. Those are the files that I've backed up, and I need to upload all these files to my new domain. All I have to do is click on one of the files on this area and select all. To do this, you have to type Ctrl+A on your keyboard of your computer. That will select all the files, and do a right click and click on upload. This will upload all the files that's been downloaded onto your computer. These are the WordPress files of your old blog. This will be uploaded to your new blog, the new domain on your web host. Now this again will take some time, so in the meantime you could go ahead and continue with any of your other work or just chill out by having a cup of coffee. There it is, all the WordPress files from our old domain is transferred to our new domain. Now time for the next step. Step 6 is to edit the WP config file on your new domain so that it points towards the new database that you have created on your web host. In order to do that, open a FileZilla, connect to your new domain. This will open all the files on your new domain. Scroll down to the option or the file which says wp-config.php and right click and click on view/edit. This will open up the file. Now this will have this section which would say MySQL database username, password, and the database. Now you have to go back to the notepad of the Word file where you saved all this information. Go ahead, copy it one by one and place it at the right places. First one is the database name, where I'll change it to the new database. Okay, now I'll go ahead and paste it, the new database. I'll go ahead and copy my new database user and paste it here. It says database username, and I'll go back to the password of my database and paste it here. Okay, there we have it. We have changed the required information on the WP config file on your new domain. Now once we have done that, we have to save the settings. Click on File and Save, and go back to the FileZilla. This will ask you if you want to change the settings that's been done to your new file. Click on Yes, and the changes will take place. So there we have it. It says File Transfer Successful. That means the changes are in effect. Now in order to check this, go back to your browser, and in the Videopreneurship domain, that's in new domain, go ahead and type in your domain and type in /WP admin. If everything has been done correctly, you should be getting this screen. This is your admin area of your WordPress on your new domain. So go ahead and type in your username and password and enter the admin area. So there we have it. We have successfully entered the admin area of a new blog on your new domain. In order to check out the blog, go ahead and visit the site. So there we have it. So we have the test post that we created on our blog, and also the previous post that there was before. So we have successfully transferred our blog from our old domain to our new domain. Now step 7 is to install Search and Replace plugin onto your new blog. The reason is you might still have links that might point towards your old domain name. So this is very important to install Search and Replace, which would search your old domain and replace it with your new domain name. In order to install this, go to the admin area of your blog and go to the section which says plugins and click on Add New. Here you'll have a search box where you search for the plugin which says Search and Replace and click on Search Plugins. Usually this would be the first option that comes up, that will be Search and Replace. Go ahead and click on Install Now and install this plugin onto your blog and go ahead and activate it. So once you have activated it, go to the option which says settings, and you can run a search for your old domain to check how many links or how many options do you have there. So as you can see there, in this case it's giving me there are 5 results in the blog post options and also the posts. So what I'll do now is I'll scroll down to the bottom and click on this option which says all and click on my old domain name. So I'm going to type my old domain name in the option in the box provided next to search for, and in the replaced with section I'll type in my new domain name, which is blogpreneurship.co.cc. and once that's done, I'll go ahead and click on go. There we have it. We have successfully searched for the entries and replaced it with our new domain name. So you can now also try out different options like HTTP and type in your old domain name with www, and also check for different searches using this method. So first I would recommend you to search it in the section above which says search only. You can search for the links that you want to check for, and this will give out how many entries or results are therein for your old domain. So once you have that, then you can go ahead and select all. This would search the old domain name in the database and replace it with whatever domain name you're going to enter in the replaced with section. So that's how you do a search and replace, by searching your old domain and replacing with your new domain. Step 8 is to redirect your old WordPress blog, or that's on your old domain, completely to your new domain, right? So that anybody who visits your old domain will automatically be redirected to your new domain. Even people who search your blog on search engines and come up with your old domain, when they go ahead and click on the link, they'll come to your new domain. So in order to do this, go back to your FileZilla and open your old domain. That's the blog, your old blog with your old domain, and you'll have this option or the file which says .ht access. Now if you're not able to find the file inside your server, all you have to do is go ahead and click on this option which says server in the FileZilla menu and check this which says force showing hidden files. That will go ahead and show this .ht access file on your server. Next, go ahead and do a right click on this file and click on view/edit. That will open up the file in the notepad, which would have some text which would be like this. Now all you have to do is copy a code that I'm going to leave below this video, okay, and just copy that and paste it in this file at the very top. Okay, so this would be the code that you need to copy and paste, and here where it says enter your new domain, here go ahead and type down your new domain name. In this case it is videopreneurship.co.cc. Okay, so once you have entered your new domain name here, go ahead and save this file. Okay, and that would ask if you want to change the settings in FileZilla. Go ahead and click on yes. So that's done. Now if you go back to your browser and type in your old domain name and hit the enter, that will automatically take it to your new domain name. As you see here, it took us to the new domain of our blog, which was videopreneurship.co.cc. So anybody who types in your old domain name now, either in the browser, or if he finds your link in the search engines or anywhere you are left previously, they automatically get directed to your new domain, right? In that way, you're not sacrificing your search engine optimization, whatever you had to your old blog on the old domain. They will still be intact. The only thing is they will get redirected to your new domain, so you need not worry about that. So that's step number 8. That's permanent 301 redirect. That's completely redirecting your old domain to your new domain. Now step 9 is to know Google that you have redirected your old domain to your new domain. In order to do that, you need to log in to the Google Webmaster Tools account. Now if you don't have a Webmaster Tools account, you can go ahead and create a new account instantly. It's completely free. Go ahead to google.com and type in Google Webmaster Tools and you'll find the link to the Google Webmaster Tools. You can log in using your existing Gmail account, and once you have logged in, this is how the home page would look like. Now, the first thing we need to do here is add our new blog with the new domain name in this Google Webmaster Tools. In order to do that, go ahead and click on the option which says add a site and type in the URL of your new blog with the new domain name. Once you have done that, go ahead and click on continue. Next, it will ask you to verify if you're the owner of the website or the URL you typed in. In order to do this, you would have to download this file which says this HTML verification file. Go ahead and click on that and save the file onto your computer. So once you have saved the file, go ahead and open FileZilla and go to your new domain name or your new blog and go ahead and find the file which you downloaded onto your computer right now from Google. Once you have found the file, go ahead and upload it to your server. That's where all your WordPress files are uploaded. So there it is. We have successfully uploaded the file downloaded from Google Webmaster Tools account. Now go back to the Google Webmaster Central and click on verify. There it is. We have successfully verified our website with Google Webmaster. So go ahead and click on continue. So once the verification is done, go back to the home page of the Webmaster Tools. To do that, click on this option. It says Webmaster Tools and open up your old domain name, which is in this case blogpreneurship.co.cc. On the left hand side, you'll have several options. Now to let Google know that you have redirected your old domain to your new domain, go ahead and click on this option which says configuration, and you'll have this option which says change of address. Click on that and then you'll get the option to go ahead and enter your new site. Now in this case, since it's a blog.co.cc domain, it's not giving us that option, but if you have a .com or .net or a .org domain names, it will give you an option to enter your new domain. Go ahead and enter your new domain and click on save, and that would be it. So Google will now know that you have redirected your old domain to your new domain. So that was step 9. That's letting Google know that you have redirected your old domain to your new domain. Step number 10 is to check everything. Now you have completely done with the transfer of your blog from your old domain to your new domain. Now the only thing left is to check everything if everything's working fine. Go ahead and check your blog posts, go ahead and check your blog pages, check the images, check the comments, check everything not once, twice, but 5 times. Check everything and make sure everything is up and running. If you have any changes or anything that's not coming up, go ahead and check that out. If you have any problems in getting into that, you can just leave it in the comment section below and I'll try my best to help it with you. So those were the 10 steps to move your WordPress site to your new domain without sacrificing SEO. Now, if you come across any difficulties or hurdles during the process, please leave it in the comment section below this video and I'll try my best to answer them for you. And don't forget to share this video with your friends and family, whoever you think might be benefited from this video. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know if this was useful and if you want me to create more kind of videos so that it helps you. And what I'll do is I'll also create step-by-step image tutorials. So you'll have a lot of screenshots that I'll be creating on the process, and I'll create a detailed blog post on this. So this is a detailed video, and you'll also have a detailed step-by-step screenshots that'll be below this video. Go ahead, scan through the section below this video. You'll find a lot of interesting things, so go ahead and do that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed creating this video as well. So I'll see you very soon in my next video. Until then, take care.